So now, as told in the test case number 8, we will speak the third phrase and the second phrase. During the examination, need to be switched off. So let's see what marks does it give. During the examination, need to be switched off. Fluency came as 64. So yes, the point is, when you skip the first phrase, definitely there is a very big problem. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE ACADEMIC. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with a new update, some shocking observations that we observed over the last week. So we thought, I will make this video to enlighten you all about the mistakes that you possibly could do with respect to the PTE repeat sentence, and ensure you get a better score with a fix, because the software may be upgrading very soon. So before we get into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, and anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance, you can check the information in the description of this video. We have given a WhatsApp link. You can click on the link and send us a message. I'll be there, we will be there to help you guide in the right direction. Alright, without further delay, let's straight away get right into the video. Let me just share my screen. PTE repeat sentence, yes indeed, it's a shocking observation because software may be upgrading. You may have witnessed the same in the Pearson official website, saying from July 4th or 10th, the scored practice tests will be changed, will be upgraded. They've already sent a message. You can check the picture over here. So what this actually means, this probably means the scored practice test, meaning official mock test A, B, C, D, E. So there probably they are incorporating some changes. Maybe they could employ the same for the official exam as well. Very soon, everything we will see through in this video. So first thing first, yes, we will be talking about PTE repeat sentence, wholly concentrated on the repeat sentence, because I have made some new observation. Okay, what is the task of repeat sentence? Just give me 2 minutes, I'll explain you from the scratch. Audio will be played in the repeat sentence. You got to listen to the audio and then repeat the audio. How you are evaluated, the Pearson says 3 for content, not 5 marks, means content is not a priority. Fluency is 5, pronunciation is 5. If you're fluent, possibly you're gonna get more marks. And also Pearson says, if 100% content matches, you're gonna get 3 out of 3 for content. If 50% matches, you're not gonna get 0, you get 2 out of 3. If less than 50%, they say 1 out of 3, it's mostly 0. So now we have this luxury of giving less content and then get more scores. Because of this, a new array of, like a new dimension of research opens. Now 50%. What is this 50%? Should I speak only first 50% or last 50%? Can I speak first few words, last few words? All this crop up because in the repeat sentence, first 2 words gonna be a little difficult for people to understand. They'll be very, like comfortable speaking the rest of it. So because of this 50% thing, new research starts, correct? So I'll also talk about this. So tips that used to work before, correct? Earlier, people used to get just by speaking 50%. Now do they get? We're gonna, understand very soon about it. Speak 50%, get your marks. First half or second half, doesn't matter. For example, if this is the audio, listen to it very carefully.
Devices need to be switched off during the examination. All mobile
so this is the text.
Need to be switched off during the examination.
So whether you speak all mobile devices need to be switched off and click next, or you say switched off during the examination, either of them, we're getting the scores, man. I myself have seen that. You could have spoken this or this first half or second half. Both would get you a perfect score as long as you are fluent. Remember, throughout the video, I'll not stress it again and again. Whatever the research that I've done that I'm going to show next, your fluency, my fluency was precise. I have never tried compromising on the fluency because I know if I compromise on the fluency, marks will not come. Fluency is nothing but a perfect speech without any fumbles. There should be a rhythm like the speaker spoke. So either the first half or the second half, start from second half, people used to get scores. And also, some used the below and still got the score. Speak 50%. If there are 3 parts, speak any 2 parts. First part or the third part. Second part or the third part. Or the first and the second. For the same audio, if you see, all mobile devices is the part 1. Need to be switched off is the part 2. During the examination is the part 3. So either you speak all mobile devices need to be switched off, or need to be switched off during the examination. That is second. and the third, or first and the third, all mobile devices during the examination, all these were getting good scores. I myself have seen people getting good scores, but it may not be the same henceforth. I'll tell you this shocking observation, how I got into it. Yes, we are developing a website, soon it should be live. I myself, hard coding few things, based on what Pearson software would throw the results. I'm not just copy pasting the result. I'm hard coding few things. We are developing from the scratch. So as part of this research, we got some data and used the AI model, not just one, but so many AI models. We got a lot of data and put these questions, put the first part, just second part, or the first and the third and the first. And all of them almost gave similar kind of result. All of them responded the same way, because of which I am making this video confidently that even for the Pearson software, it most likely going to be the same. Because all the AI softwares have gotten enough data already, because PTE is been running since almost close to 10 years now. So they've got enough data, a lot of data is there. So most probably whatever we see here should be a replica of what the Pearson software behaves. Remember this. So here is the output. I'm gonna now chalk out all the test cases that I've done. Speak only 50%, speak 20%, speak 80%, speak first half, second half, third half, and first half, reverse way, jumble up, everything. And I'm gonna show you the software as well, which we have built it. We have gotten the AI model using which we have built it. So let's understand this. So test case 0 would be, I'm gonna speak entire audio perfectly, and we will see what is the output. Then test case 1, we're gonna speak only first 50%. All mobile devices need to be switched or switched off, or need to be switched. I'm gonna stop it here. Post that, we're gonna talk about test case number 2, where we talk about second 50%, means switched off during the examination. We're gonna speak this and see what AI will give the result. Then test case 3, second phrase only. Second phrase is just this, need to be switched off. Only this we're gonna speak. Very soon I'm gonna show you. Test case 4 gonna be first phase and the second phrase. All mobile devices need to be switched off. So we're gonna try all these possibilities. First, I'm gonna speak full. Second, I'm gonna speak first 50%. Third, I'm gonna try first phrase only, all mobile devices. That is this. And here I'm gonna speak all mobile devices need to be, and here I'm gonna speak up till here. So we're gonna try out these things, and then I've got test case 5, 6, and henceforth. So let's check this out. Alright, so this is the audio. I've already spoken something. Don't worry about the results now. All mobile devices need to be switched off during the examination. These are the 3 phrases. Test case number 0, I am going to speak full. And let's see what this AI that we have gotten will show the result with respect to the fluency. Don't worry about integrity, rhythm, not required. Just look into the fluency. Alright, so I'm going to speak now. Ready. All mobile devices need to be switched off during the examination. So if you see here, the fluency is 100. I'm not using a good mic. The mic is connected to the phone. Probably because of that it couldn't catch. Red means it was not able to catch. Yellow means the value is okay. 60, 70 pronunciation. Green means out of 100, 100. So don't worry too much about this. It also requires a good mic setup and all. But if you see this, if I speak full, the fluency is 100. We need this 100 to get a good score, because content is matching. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 words are matching out of 11 words. So I'll get content, 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3, more than 50%. If this fluency is 5 out of 5, most probably I'll get a good score. So we need to focus on this fluency. And if I speak full, fluency is coming 5 out of 5. Shouldn't be an issue. So now, test case 0. It's passed. I'm getting fluency 100. If I speak full, perfectly. Now test case number 1, we will speak only 50% and see what would be my fluency. So let's speak only 50% and see what is the output. All mobile devices need to be switched. See there, even pronunciation increased actually. Fluency is still 100, meaning you speak half. 100%. You have to get full marks. Because all of them are matching. Content is 2 out of 3. Fluency is 5 out of 5. Pronunciation is 5 out of 5. So it's 12 out of 13, which would be converted to 3 marks. This would be 2.85 around, which would be 3 out of 3. So if you speak half, 100% you have to get full. but you have to speak clearly, crisp clarity. This should not be pitch issue. Like the way I spoke, you speak first half, you'll get marks. But we will continue because sometimes these words will be difficult. First two words are so difficult, man. Correct? I will start speaking from the rest of it. If you start speaking from the rest of it, what scores do we get? Let's check this out. So now test case number 1 also is passed, where I will be getting fluency 5 out of 5. Speak full, test case 0, also I got fluency 5 out of 5. So now let's talk about these many test cases. Test case number 2, speak second 50%, meaning I'll start with switched off during the examination. Let's see what marks does it get. So I'm going to play now. I'm going to speak only switched off during the examination. Let's see. Switched off during the examination. So you see this. Probably did not record properly. The point is when you speak from the middle and all, it will not be so intelligent like us to identify, oh, he's speaking from the middle. It may not know. I mean, if I speak again, probably it may detect. We will just try it one more time. Switched off during the examination. So you see, we spoke twice. Fluency is coming as 52. Meaning when you speak from the middle, there is no guarantee that you get good scores. Hope you are getting it. I'm not saying this will be a perfect reflection in the Pearson, but most likely it will. Because we tried this from so many AI models. Directly from the half software, this AI will get confused. I mean, it's natural. We have brain, we know switched off is here. How it will know? It has to keep matching, and that way it has to calculate the fluency. So there could be some problems. So fluency got reduced to 2.5 or let's say 3 out of 5. This 3 out of 5 fluency or 2.5 out of 5 will definitely take away the marks. Probably from 3 out of 3 overall marks for repeat sentence to 1 out of 3. So you may lose 1 or 2 marks if you start from the second half, leaving the first half. Hope you are getting it. Hope you are getting it. So be very careful. So now the real things are starting. So we did this. This is failed. Speak second half, probably you will not get a good score. So now let's speak the first phrase, only 3 words. Alright, so I'm gonna speak only the first phrase. All mobile devices. That's it. So let's see what the fluency comes. All mobile devices. Fluency is 100. So meaning you start from the beginning, it is like, you know, like it's very happy. You start from the beginning, it's gonna give you good marks. Don't speak only small phrase because only 3 words are matched, so still the marks would be 0. But for a testing phase, I'm telling you, you speak so little, still the fluency is 3 out of 5 out of 5. Let's check the next, this one. So first phrase only, I'm getting 5 out of 5 fluency. First and the second phrase, which is 50%, it should give you marks. So let's check that out. So now I'm going to speak only the first and the second phrase, that is still switched off. All mobile devices need to be switched off. Since fluency is 100. So you speak first 2 phrases, meaning 60 to 70%, 100% you have to get full scores. Alright, so this is done. Speak second 50% was a flop show. First phrase only gave us fluency 5 out of 5. First and second phrase, anything starting with first, we are getting full marks. These are done. You can take a screenshot if you wish. So now I will summarize in the end. So I will now start with fifth. I'm going to start with the first and speak this third phrase. I'll skip the second phrase. So let's see what marks does the software give. Alright, so in this I'm going to speak the first and the third phrase, meaning all mobile devices during the examination. So let's see. All mobile devices during the examination. Fluency is still coming, meaning you start from the beginning, probably it can still get you a good score. Remember test case number 2 or 3, we start from the middle, fluency drop down. We now start from the beginning but skipped the second phrase completely. First phrase, third phrase, still we are getting marks. So the same replica will be there, meaning you start with the first one, the AI is still able to do it. You don't start with the first one. That's where probably the marks will start to dip. So test case number 6. Second and the third phrase. So this is almost close to second 50%, so it will not fetch the marks. which we already saw in the beginning. We spoke this, right? Switched off during the examination. This is same as the second and the third phrase. So this will not give you marks. Now we'll go to the second and the first phrase. We speak the second phrase and then the first phrase, meaning need to be switched off all mobile devices. We will interchange. A lot of people have all the doubts, such doubts. Correctly, what if we interchange, will we get marks? So we will check them out here as well. So we're going to speak need to be switched off all mobile devices in a reverse way. So let's see what marks does it get. Need to be switched off all mobile devices. It came. It actually came. The point now is whenever we are speaking this, probably it will give marks. Correct? So the idea is very simple, but who will try to switch second and the first? It's so difficult. When you know the first one, you will start speaking the first one. So this will not be very practical, but in case if you do, you still will get the fluency a very good score, and content is all matching. So you don't have to much worry, but the point is you will not interchange when you already know the first phrase. So it will not be of practical importance. But so far what we can conclude is, if you include this, you are a king. Alright, so we fix this. Now we'll go to third and second. We completely leave out the first. So now, as told in the test case number 8, we will speak the third phrase and the second phrase. During the examination, need to be switched off. So let's see what marks does it give. During the examination, need to be switched off. Fluency came as 64. So yes, the point is when you skip the first phrase, definitely there is a very big problem. No wonder why many people are getting low scores who have done these things. First two words were very difficult. I started from third word. Your listening could be less. Speaking may not be, but speaking will also be because fluency is dipping down, but listening will definitely be less. It will not be able to capture few of the words. Correct? So avoid doing this. So now let's continue with the last two test cases that I've got. Test case number 9, speak third and the first phrase. So we will speak during the examination all mobile devices. Let's check it out. So now we will speak during the examination all mobile devices. During the examination all mobile devices. So it came. It actually came, meaning whenever I'm including the first phrase, I'm always a king. Whether you jumble it up or do whatever you want, you need to include the first phrase. Yes or no? You need to include the first phrase, because I started with the third phrase and then went to first phrase. Still it is able to give a fluency full marks. So it's obvious that you need to include the first phrase. We'll go to the last test case. Last test case number 10, speak full generic. So we're gonna speak this as, I want to buy a brand new car. Okay, let's see what marks does it give. For this sentence, I'm gonna speak it as, I want to buy a brand new car. Let's see. I want to buy a brand new car. If you observe this, I was fluent. If you see the speed, observe this one more parameter please. It's coming as 180 is words per minute. I was very quick, but it is not going to fetch the marks. Remember, fluency value will reduce. Fluency is not just about to flow. Whatever you speak, it has to match and then the flow will happen. Probably they are considering in describe image this speed and not the fluency, because there is no perfect answer. But here the fluency is reflected based on the actual content that you gave. This is the proof. We tried and tested this one. Many AI models, Pearson should be using one of them. So it is so true that you cannot simply speak a generic sentence. People say, right? All mobile devices, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Well, you can speak that because all mobile devices you spoke. For example, we'll try this. All mobile devices, I want to buy a brand new car. So again, the fluency got reduced because you spoke this and you spoke a lot. I've told in many videos, it's okay to speak less. Don't speak more. The more you speak, marks will go down because of this, because many of the content were not matched. If I speak all mobile devices, for this fluency comes 100. All mobile devices, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. So what people think that the fluency is more, no, it is lesser. The more you speak, you are falling into the trap. Remember this, the less you speak, you get the marks. I mean, I'm not asking you to speak only 3 words. Start from the beginning, speak some half. You're gonna make most out of it. So the final verdict is this: make sure to include the first phrase at any cost. Don't simply keep adding fillers. All those will not match the content, as a result reduce your fluency. Make sure whatever you speak, it is getting matched. Don't simply add 1 or 2 words here and there you mispronounce or change a word. It's totally fine. Don't keep on adding some 10 words as filler. They're gonna definitely, you know, make you learn the hardest way possible. If possible, speak full. Yes, speaking full will definitely give you marks. If you cannot speak full, then speak 60% or 50% from the beginning, not from second to third, third to second. That there's no, avoid making this mistake. Start from the beginning. In the worst case, first 2 words are not clear, what I can do. You cannot do much. You can start with the third, but definitely you have to pay a penalty. I really hope this video was fruitful, but hold on, if you want a similar kind of video for read aloud, because very soon we'll be live as well, you can test as many times as you want. Very soon, probably within a month, it should be live. But meanwhile, if you want a similar kind of video for read aloud, do leave a comment in the comment section. I'm gonna come up with read aloud, shocking observation, and all those things, so you will get your concepts cleared. All the techniques, tips and tricks, will it work or not? Can I do this? Can I do this? Everything will be sorted there as well. But coming back to repeat sentence, if you like this video, leave your valuable comments in the comment section, like, share and subscribe. Send it to someone which, you know, who can actually make use of this in a much better way. Alright, I really hope this video was really fruitful and you enjoyed it. With this, I'll park the video here, guys. Thanks much for watching this video. Soon I'll be back. This is Nakul, Nakul, Nakul signing off from SKILLS PTE Academic. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thanks much for watching.